Just because Bank A says they won't finance the deal, you have to ask, is this an SBA rejection or a bank rejection, right? Because if it's
Right.
SBA, it don't matter where you go.
Right.
If it's that bank, a different bank might look at it and go, oh, okay, yeah, this it fits
Yeah.
within the SBA rules, and then you have to make sure, on top of that, that the bank you're dealing with actually understands the SBA rules, which is a whole other
Right.
ball of wax because plenty of them out there don't do
Yeah.
enough SBA deals to understand it.
And one thing there too, like I'd say a couple of things. So the self-serving comment would be, if you're a buyer looking at a deal and you get rejected from a bank and you're not sure why, feel free to email myself or my team. So either myself, Matthias, Matthias at pioneercap.com, or my head of business development, Raphael, Raphael, Rafael at pioneercap.com. And we could give you kind of our synopsis on if it's a bank lender credit policy thing versus SBA requirements. If you want to be more autonomous, you can go on Google and find the SBA SOP standard operating procedures, run those through ChatGPT with the rejection reason, and just see what it says. Now, the one thing I'll caution is there are documents called procedural notices, which essentially amend the SBA from how it was approved at that point in time. And so the way to kind of think about it is like when the SBA guidelines comes out, that's the new rule book. But then over time, there are addendums to that rule book. And sometimes ChatGPT doesn't know where to go to find those procedural notices. And so there can be little technical things that change it. So to give you an example, for anyone watching this, recently at the end of last year, the SBA removed the requirement for if you're doing an expansion acquisition and basically buying a company in the same industry with the same ownership group, it no longer has to be in the same geographic area. So before, say that Ryan has Ryan's distribution, wants to buy another distribution business, and let's just say you're in Houston, Texas. I can't remember specifically where you are. Um,
About four
if you
hours
want to,
away from there, but close enough. Close enough.
okay. So if you want to buy another one, it would have to be in the same relative geographic area. There was discretion there, and you would have to be the ownership would have to be the same. That entity that you're buying would have to be co-borrowers alongside with your current platform company. So that requirement went away last fall, but the current guidelines, the SBA SOP, that document didn't change. And so if you were a buyer running that document through AI, asking AI basically, is that geographic requirement applicable? It's not going to pick up on that because that got changed in the procedural notice.